collaboration is there, it exists. So we don't have any issue, and this is how the regional data exchange takes place.
Malaysia, and then Laos.
Thank you, Madam Chair. My name is Azman from Malaysia. We would like to share our experience with regard to remote sensing and also space technology that mentioned by Dr. Prakash just now. I echo with Dr. Prakash that this technology has contributed in our economy. For Malaysia, we have been actively exploit the advancement of space technology, particularly in our National Food Security Initiative. In fact, we also have exploited remote sensing technology to develop a fishing site identification system, or known as FSI system. Data from the marine physical and biological parameter which extracted from the satellite image has been analyzed to map or identify potential high density fish location in the marine ecosystem. In fact, the system has been operating successfully in our country since 2011 and has been utilized by 1,200 SIN fleet and 751 drift paddle vessel involving 30,000 our fishermen throughout Malaysia. Furthermore, the system is capable to determine potential fishing zone at the rate of 94% accuracy. This is the data that we received from our National Fisheries Department, which contributed to 2 metric ton, between 30 to 50% increase of our catch at the each PFZ location. In the economic term, he also has contributed to 24% rise in our national pelagic fish landing revenue, and also help us to reduce 40% of imported pelagic fish valued at 354 million ringgit Malaysia. And indirectly, the FSI system has contributed to the improvement of the standard of living and socio-economy of our fishermen community, as well as driving the national fishery activities into more competitive industry. And the success of FSI has become a great example to use of space technology in aid of blue economy in Malaysia, and the same approach could also be developed in other ASEAN member states and India. And in the spirit of maritime cooperation between ASEAN and India, we are willing to share our expert to all ASEAN member states and also India. Thank you very much.
Last question from Laos before we wrapped up the floor. The organizers have already given me the instruction. Thank you.
Actually from Myanmar.
Oh, sorry, I did not say Mingalaba.
So, Mingalaba,
okay.
sorry.
Okay, Myanmar, thank you.
So what I want to ask is only Dr. Burgess already explained what I want to know is, one more thing I want to know is, so for early warning system for the cyclone, so where we can be download or share where we want to share the data, so which website or where we can get?
Thank you for this query rather. There are large number of information websites available, but as far as the Indian region is concerned, the authorized advisories about the cyclones are being produced by India Meteorology Department. So you can look to the website of India Meteorology Department for any cyclone activity which is emanating in Bay of Bengal region. Apart from this, there are experimental advisories are also being generated by Department of Space, which is, I will say, in experimental nature, because we are the main agency to provide weather forecast in India is IMD. However, if we are adding new technologies or new elements to it, we are also putting this information in public domain. So there is a website called MOSDAC, M-O-S-D-A-C, Meteorology and Oceanographic Data Center. This website is operated by Department of Space, Government of India. and there are web pages about the cyclone warnings in that. So that also you can have a look. Then there is another website, which is an American website, which is on the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. They also provide large amount of information about the cyclone which are emanating globally. So a host of websites are providing now this information about the cyclonic activity, where the landfall is going to happen, at what time the landfall is going to happen, what type of the wind you are expecting at that particular region, and some of the information about the surge, that how much amount of the water surge will be there in the coastal area. Most of this information is coming from many such websites. So probably you would like to have a look on these things. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. And I would like, before we end, I'd like to thank again Dr. Prakash Chauhan, our scientist and expert in space technology. There's a lot of information that you have shared with us, and also Dr. M.A. Atmanan for sharing some of the work that have been done in India in approaching the blue economy. With that, I would like to invite all of you for a warm round of applause for our two distinguished speakers. Thank you. I think we can adjourn for lunch and more discussion during lunch. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chair, for chairing this session and distinguished speakers for their valuable insights and policy directions.